Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Elikeys Official Learning Center. This is Motif XS6, and we are to learn how to create a patch or make your tones or favorite banks, to be able to access successfully in playing church or program. So the keyboard is booting. Motif XS6. Yes, nice keyboard. Yeah. So let's begin our class from the Motif XS6. Okay, we create our patch or a favorite preset. Visit this button. We have mode, voice, perform, or master. So we select or click on the perform. Let's come on the perform. So it gives you 4 different banks to make your preset. With your control, how to control each of the column, like yeah. So we use the first 4 in controlling the tone bank or the favorite preset that you are going to choose or select. Okay, so let's move on to our class. So the first one, after selecting the perform from the mode, check from the screen. We have play, we have voice, EQ, arpeggio. So let's click on the voice. We have our voice. Good. So we have 4 different banks here to create our patch, like 4 tones at a go. So getting this one, you click on the voice. Afterwards you come to we have file, utility, edit, job, and store. So click on the job. So after getting this job, then you click on enter. You press enter to execute. Then you have this is your enter. You have yes or no as you've been asked. Are you sure? Then you click on yes and you write and you execute. So everything will be empty. It's empty, leaving you one tone. Okay, so you used the cursor up, down, left, and right. So you use the right cursor to move it to the voice. Then you come to your tone banks. That's your tone bank. Then you click on category. Then you select from the tone banks. We have piano, keyboard, organ, guitar, bass, strings, brass, sax, and so on. So you select from. So let's say I'm using full concert grand. Then I'll click on enter to execute. That's part 1. Okay, then you use the down cursor. The down to move the cursor downwards. Then the left yeah, to activate the second bank. So we use this one to activate. So the red mark indicates it's activated here. So we use again the right bank, then we select using the category button to open the banks. Then let's select from another tone bank. Let me say I'll need pad. So selecting on the pad, I'll come this way and let's say I'll choose GB strings. Then I'll click on enter to execute. So let's try our hands. So we have our piano and the JP strings. So let's move on to the third one. So move the cursor downwards, then you activate it again as the earlier ones were done. You click on the right cursor and activate using the category search to search for another tone from the we have voice. So let me use keys. So let's say I'll use it is layer for the third. Then I'll click on enter to execute. So let's check if the third one has been activated. Okay, so let's move on to the last one. Move the cursor downwards to activate the fourth one. Then your right, then category search. Okay, then let's say let's say guitar. So I've selected classical from the guitar. So getting that one to click on the enter to execute. So we have your users and other styles where you can create your preset or banks, and we have subcategory which has 16 tone banks that you can make your preset. So with this one, click on enter to execute. So let's click on the enter. So I have 4 tones selected at a go. Good. So when done, you click on play, using the cursor beneath or below. So play brings you back to the screen. So let's say after selecting the tones, I realized the JB strings, for the JB string the volume was down, so it's the second one. So I'll use this volume control, that's the fourth. 1 2 3 4. So it's the second one, so we'll use the second one to regulate it. So the second one is set to 0, so playing, you won't hear the strings. Yeah, you won't hear anything because the volume has been reduced to 0. So when I open or increase the volume from a JB string, that's the second one. Let's say 127. You see that the strings have been activated. Same applies to the first one. So let me deactivate everything, leaving the strings. So you can deactivate the string, then you use, let's say, the guitar. Same like you can use the piano. So use the volume controls to control each of the tones selected, and when they are set to your favorite and you're okay with it, then you will find or you relocate a bank, then you save your project. And how is it done? So after selecting your 4 tones, you need to rename the tone. So let's say click on effect. So you click on effect. After clicking on effect, you come to general. Yeah, you click on effect, then you click on general, then this screen will come. Yeah, release you to this one. Then you have character, you have name portal, and so on. So you click on the character. Yeah, this one, that's CHAR, that's character. Click on that one, then pop-up will come. So you need to create your patch using a name. Rename the tone that you set. So you use this one to clear all. You clear everything, then you use the arrow down, up, left, right, cursor to. So let's say, then we have insect, delete, or clear. Then I'll use the insect. So E, L, I, K, E, so you see, I've renamed it with my name, that's Elikeys. So I'll use the up arrow to this one, that's the space. Then you insert space, you create your space, and let me say insect. 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 So like this, I've created the name for the tones I selected. That's how we create patch, or you mix your favorite tones, then you save. So this one, when done, click on enter. Yeah, you click on enter to execute. Yeah. So from here, then you are not done yet. So when you get to this portion, you are almost through. Then you use this one. We have edit, we have job and store. So you use the store, click on store. So it comes like this. Yeah, then you again to the tone banks, you select the location where you want to store the preset you've patched or you've mixed the tones. So maybe you want to save it at, let's say, user 1 B2, like this. So after selecting, then you click on enter. Then are you sure? When you click on yes, then you are through. You click on yes, then your project will be saved. And that's how you create patch or you make preset on Motif XS6. Yeah. So with time, or as time goes on, we learn how to use other keyboards. It's not only this one. We have the first one, we learn how to use dual on Gino. We use split and other stuffs. So for this one, we learn how to create patch. Yeah. And next time we will learn how to create your split on Motif. Yeah. Using Motif, you can split, but it's a bit complicated. But we take our time to take us through. Then we learn. So thanks for your time joining our class. And if you are new on this page, kindly subscribe, share to your friends to join the class for us to learn the music to help the kingdom of God and helps our church and our daily activities. God bless us all. Support the ministry, subscribe, then you share to bless others too. Have a nice evening. God bless us all. Bye.